the people that we were working with, it wasn't the best people that you would like to associate yourself with. It'd gone horribly wrong, and we'd gone up to this infinity pool and we were overlooking the palm. Neither of us had been to Dubai before. We're overlooking the palm. And I said to Emma, we need to do this. I mean, I'm one of those people, I don't say no to anything. If I can help someone, it's not about making money, it's about helping people. And if I can help them, I'll help them. I'll come up a way of doing it. Just be you and be happy. And if it means you've got to take a really big risk, just do it. So my name's Katie, and I joint own the company with Emma, who is my business partner. I met her about 18 months ago. I actually was working for another company at the time, and I grew that department quite quickly. So the company at the time offered me an assistant. Someone came up with Emma, I interviewed her, and there's 20 years difference between the two of us. However, as soon as I met her, I just knew she was a pretty spectacular human being. So we started working together. Unfortunately, the company that we worked for wasn't legit. I've been in property for about 27 years. As a female in property, I've worked really hard to get a good name for myself. And I thought at the time, I just can't continue to do this anymore. I've always had a dream to have a company that has both the property and the lifestyle element. So I work with a lot of high net worth clients, always have done in the industry that I've been in. And high net worth clients just don't have the time. They don't have the time to talk to agents, property managers, people that are refurbing their houses. I do all of that. They just don't have the time. So I said to Emma, we were on a work trip at the time. It had gone horribly wrong. And I didn't want to go and work for anybody else. I did not want to work with Emma either. And so we were actually parasailing in Dubai at the time. And I looked at Emma and said, this is the company that I want to start. Are you in? Do you want to do it with me? And obviously she wanted to go home, speak to her family. And then a couple of days later, sat around my kitchen table, she came over and she said, yeah, I want to do it. And we officially launched in January of this year. And it's gone from strength to strength. And we've literally unleashed a beast. And we've hired our first member of staff already. We didn't want to do it for about a year, but we've had to, because for me, it's all about providing a service to my clients, and I don't want to let them down. I'm a salesperson. I will go out and I will sell to people and I will tell them what we can do. Emma's in the background saying, Katie, we can't do that. I'm like, yeah, we can, it's fine. We'll sort it out, we'll do it. And then we got to that point where we were going to start letting people down, and that's just so important. We don't do it. And so we hired a chap called Nishan, and he lives near us, but he's completely remote, and he's just sort of mopping up behind us, which allows us to come to events like this and sell the product that we're trying to sell.
Amazing. So what is it?
So it's property and lifestyle.
What's it? Sorry, what's the name of the
business?
It
is Infinity Property and Lifestyle. Now, the reason it's called Infinity is because when we came up with this, we were actually, where we were at this, we were in Dubai, and as I say, the people that we were working with, it wasn't the best people that you would like to associate yourself with. It'd gone horribly wrong, and we'd gone up to this infinity pool and we were overlooking the palm. Neither of us had been to Dubai before. We're overlooking the palm. And I said to Emma, we need to do this. And we called it Infinity because of the infinity pool. And it's just, as I say, it's just been absolutely amazing ever since.
It's brilliant. And so you're 6 months into 6 months in? So
yeah, 6, 7, 8. Yeah,
roughly,
yeah.
So it's, 8 months right
8
now.
months
Yeah,
into it,
8 months into the journey. What's it been like, and how's the growth been in the last 8 months?
Exceptional. I've always said I'm one of those people, I don't say no to anything. If I can help someone, it's not about making money, it's about helping people. And if I can help them, I'll help them. I'll come up a way of doing it. We've got all sorts of clients. So we've got security clients. We have an ex-vicar that we look after him and his farm. And he has now seen that I've got a lot of property experience. So I'm now helping him develop and produce sustainable homes on the farm because I've got the right contacts. I like connecting people. So we've got a client that we look after their lifestyle, but then that's gone into looking after their construction company. And then I've got a huge portfolio of properties that I now look after for people. I'm finding now that a lot of people are moving away from high street agents. I mean, I've been a high street agent for years, so I have to be careful. But where a lot of private estate agents are now appearing, sort of the American model, we're now getting the private rental agents as well. So I'm doing a lot of that, and it's more personable, and the landlords seem to love it.
Amazing. Why are you so driven to help people?
I don't know. I just want to help people.
Where does it come from?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I love connecting people. I love helping people. I just want to make people's lives better.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. It's nice to all today. I've just met businesses who want to make a positive impact on the world.
Yeah, it's
And-
about being positive. And I think that if I can give a client back their time with their children, why not? I mean, my daughter's 22. She lives in Lancaster after being at university. Now, my mum gave me an exceptional start because I was 21 when I had her, and I worked for the family business. So my mum knew if Grace was poorly or couldn't go to school or something was wrong, I had that chance to be with Grace. Now, not a lot of business people would have given you that, and that's really important. So if I can give that back to my client, why not?
Yeah, I
So
like that.
yeah.
What does success mean to you, and how has that changed since starting Infinity Properties?
What does success mean? I think for me, being at the age I am, I've had a hugely successful career. I'm really good at what I do, without obviously being big-headed about it. My success is now passing it on to Emma. So Emma's 20 years younger than me, and I think that if I can set her up for life, and she's got this business, because I'm not going to work as long as I've already done all of that. But if I can then, I'll get to a point where Emma takes over. Why not? Why not give someone that chance? I'd have loved that chance at her age. And I'm opening up her world, or we, sorry, are opening up her world to things like this. She wouldn't be here if it was, she was working for a mainstream company.
So what's the impact that you're hoping to have on the world?
Just show a bit of kindness, a bit of patience, give back some time to people. So I think that's the most important thing that you've got is time. And no one has any time anymore. It doesn't matter. If you've got a bit of time, they're on their phones. You're doom scrolling all the time. And if we can just be there in the background, mopping it up, why not?
So you've been obviously doing this for a long time. The business is new. Are there any things that you've found that you've had to unlearn?
I've had to be more patient. I'm not a patient person. I like to click my fingers and get done straight away. And that's the hardest thing, especially being in sales all my life. It's very hardcore. And I've had to stop being that person. So I've had to unlearn how to be that quite vicious. I've had to be quite patient with people, especially when you're dealing with lifestyle needs. That's been the biggest thing for me.
Interesting. Yeah. Learning to be patient. It's just such an overlooked thing, isn't it? It's like,
I'm not patient,
yeah.
but I'm
Sometimes
trying.
you just want things now and you want to.
And it's in your personal life as well. You just want everything there and then.
That's it.
And I've gone through something quite personal for me in the past couple of weeks, and I just want it all sorted, just move on, and you just have to bring yourself back down to earth every now and again.
How do you deal with like difficult situations? But
I think, although I say I'm not patient, I'm quite calm. I will listen to people. I'll let them speak. I'll let everybody get off their chest what they need to. And then as I say, I will try and help them in any way that I can. And even if it is making a phone call or doing something, going above and beyond, delivering something, getting something sent, just make sure that person's happy.
I love that. Okay. I've got a magic megaphone. If I give you this magic megaphone, whatever you say into it, the whole of society will be able to hear you. What message is it that you want to share?
Just be yourself. Don't put any pretense on. It doesn't get you anywhere. I've done it before. I pretended to be something that I'm not. I pretended to be in a situation that isn't suitable. Just be you and be happy. And if it means you've got to take a really big risk, just do it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Nice. There's good answers.
Nice.
I love
It's just
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Just be nice.
That's it. Be nice. Yeah.
I know it's taken me a long time, a huge amount of time to learn that. And
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of relationships because of it, but now I'm bringing it all back and just
Yeah.
gotta be a nice person, haven't you?
I've always said to my wife, I was like, I've got a 2.5-year-old.
I thought you
I
were going
said-
to say you had 2 wives then.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
no, I'm in.
Wow, what a man.
Well, some would say that he is my second wife sometimes. So
She's my wife.
no, but I always said to my wife, I was like, the only thing I want for my daughter is just don't be a dickhead.
Don't
be a dickhead.
just don't be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Just be a decent human being.
That's it.
Don't go around hurting people.
Yeah.
Just be nice. And but it's a life lesson, isn't it?
That's it.
And you've got
Yeah.
to surround yourself with the same sort of similar people.
That's it.
And it's very important for me. So when Emma and I started this business, as I say, the last people we worked with were dickheads. They were nasty, toxic dickheads. You can publicise that if you like, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's one thing we said is any client, because we interview our clients, we don't just take anybody on, but if we get that feeling that they're toxic or they're dickheads, we're not taking them on.
Done.
And I won't do it. We did have one. They weren't actually a client, were they? It was actually a salesperson trying to sell us something. And I just got horrible, we both did, horrible vibe from them. And we just both walked away from it.
Yeah.
It's so important not to let these toxic people creep into what we're trying to create.
Yeah. It's also respecting yourself and respecting your boundaries. So, no, I love that. Okay. And we're having this conversation again 5 years from now here at Ideas Fest. In those 5 years, where has the business grown to? Tell me about that journey.
I see the business having lots of different branches, lots of different arms. Emma and I will always be at the top. I will always be selling. Emma will always be overseeing, managing people and, keeping that kindness through our company going, allowing our staff. So I want lots of different staff in lots of different areas, but they can work from home. If they need to pick their children up, if the children are sick, you go and do it. Just don't take the mickey out of us, because I think sometimes kindness can come across that way. But I see it being a hugely successful company because of that ethos about, not having to be so regimented all the time.
Yeah.
As long as people work hard and they give your best to you, then you allow them to have that flexibility that I had from my mum.
And lastly, would the young girl you once were be proud of the woman you are today?
Oh, do you know what? I think that young girl would be shocked who I am today. I went through a lot, and I think that young girl would say, bloody hell, you did really well. And do you know why? I look at my daughter and say, who's 22. She sent me a message the other day and she said, I'm so proud of you. And that meant the world to me.
Yeah. Oh, goosebumps, man. That's
I know,
nice.
so did I then.
Yeah. That's so nice, though. That's all you want from you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know it's been a short time,
No,
but
it's perfect.
honestly, is there anything that you wanted to discuss?
No,
Thanks so
thank you.
much.
Thank you.